Koreans entering the United States as refugees is probably going to continue to be very low because of the travel ban that the Trump administration issued shortly after they took office. North Korea is one of the countries that is from which immigration to the United States is prohibited, and so I think it's going to be it's very difficult for a North Korean refugee to come into the United States these days. So after a refugee comes to the United States, after 1 year, they can apply for a green card. And I have helped many, many North Korean refugees get their green cards. And then 4 years after that, they can naturalize as U.S. citizens. And I just helped 2 North Korean defectors become U.S. citizens last week. I think one reason is that North Koreans feel that they're subject to some discrimination in South Korea. It's very difficult for them to adjust to life in South Korea. So I think that's part of it. I also think North Koreans feel there maybe are more opportunities for them here in the United States than there are in South Korea. The ones that I've talked to, those are the 2 main reasons: more opportunity in the United States, and also because they fear discrimination in South Korea. So one is just assimilation to American culture because they don't have a common language that they would have in South Korea. Sometimes refugees get sent to communities that don't have a large Korean population. So I think assimilation is one. Understanding how to live in capitalism, I think, is very difficult for a North Korean, and that's something that, say, someone coming to the United States from South Korea doesn't face because they're familiar with living in capitalism. But North Koreans are not familiar with capitalism. I think that's a problem. Because they work hard, because they understand the value of freedom, they understand the value of hard work. For them? They get, as I understand it, they get some cash assistance. They get Medicaid. Medicaid can last beyond 7 months. They get housing assistance. It would be very difficult for a North Korean living in South Korea to claim asylum in the United States, so I think the safest way is to come in on a student visa. Well, I wish that North Korea were not subject to the travel ban. I hope that if there are North Korean refugees who are in the refugee camps in Thailand right now and want to come to the United States, I wish that there were an easy way for them to get a waiver from the travel ban. I understand that there is a waiver process, but I've never known anyone to get one. And I would love to help any North Korean defector who is in the refugee camps to get a waiver to come to the United States.